position never knows where he is. To give you an idea how shifty he is, he was born 2 months before his mother knew it.
Gerald McNeil, Baylor University, split in.
Speed is his secret of success. Jerry's so fast when he flew out here, he landed 6 minutes before the plane did.
Brian Bledis, University of North Carolina, offensive tackle.
Can you believe this? Brian is 6'6", weighs 300 pounds, and is the pride of the state of Virginia. He was born in Arlington, Alexandria, and Fairfax.
Bill Fralick, University of Pittsburgh, offensive tackle.
Yes, sir. Another second-time All-American. At Pittsburgh, they call Bill Locomotive, and he's always needed a spot. He's the only player in the field wearing shoulder pads, hip pads, and a cow catcher. That's all you're going to give me, Bill, huh?
Doug Dawson, University of Texas, offensive guard.
At Texas, Doug's major is petroleum engineering, and he gets plenty of practice out on the field. One defensive lineman he screwed into the ground is now bringing in 300 barrels a day.
Terry Long, University of East Carolina, offensive guard.
Yes, sir. Terry is 6 feet, 280 pounds, and a ferocious tackler. He really mows them down. He's flattened more big ends than a masseur at a fat farm.
Tom Dixon, center, University of Michigan.
Tom is a great offensive center. He's also a state finalist in wrestling and a member of the National Honor Society. He's headed for medical school, and I think he'll make a great doctor. He could squeeze your appendix out of you.
Steve Young, Brigham Young University, quarterback.
Brigham Young makes a habit of producing great quarterbacks, but many of the experts say Steve is the best ever at BYU. His great-great-great-granddaddy was the Brigham Young. No wonder he made the team. He knows the owner.
Bo Jackson, Auburn University, running back.
Give this guy the ball, and he'll go for 6 or 7 yards and knock a few people down along the way. He's a lot like a Jerry Ford tee shot.
Jack Wheel, punter, University of Wyoming.
When Jack was born and the doctor slapped him, he drop-kicked the doctor into the hospital parking lot.
Luis Sendejas, Arizona State University, place kicker.
Lewis is going to hold every place-kicking record at Arizona State before his career is over. He has 5 brothers who are also excellent kickers. Must have been terrible to be the family cat in that household. And now for the defense.
Corey Marshall, University of Florida, outside linebacker.
What a defensive player. Another repeat All-American. Marshall is harder to get past than the gatekeeper at Fort Knox. In the summer, he lies down and rents himself out as a dam.
Ron Rivera, University of California, Berkeley, outside linebacker.
I'm only Californian this year. I'm glad to see you, Ron. Let me ask you something. Do you think girl cheerleaders really help a player's morale?
Do you mean during the game or after, Bob?
Quite a player, during the game and after. Thank you.
Rick Bryan, defensive tackle, University of Oklahoma.
Rick's 6'5" and weighs 265 pounds, and they say he plays percentage defense. He tackles 6 or 7 players at a time. Chances are one of them has the ball.
Reggie White, University of Tennessee, defensive tackle.
Reggie's not only the centerpiece of the volunteer defense, he's also an ordained Baptist minister, which works out great. Before they carry you off the field, he gives you the last rites. I think I just got religion.
Bless you, my son. William Perry, middle guard, Clemson University.
Bill Perry. Did the bus come in you? Bill Perry, all 320 pounds of him. Bill tells me he was even big when he was little. Now that he's big, he's even bigger. Bill, how'd you get to be 320 pounds?
When I got to 324, I went on a diet.
Well, I'm sure you feel better with all that fat off.
Carl Banks, Michigan State University, outside linebacker.
Carl ended his career at Michigan with 279 tackles, and those were jarring tackles, too. They sometimes had to stop the game so the players could look around on the floor for their tattoos.
Ricky Honey, University of Arizona linebacker.
Yeah, the fourth fabulous player Associated Press named for a second time. The odds are 100 to 1 Ricky will turn pro. It's a shame the way he knocks people down. He would have made a wonderful California driving instructor.
Jeff Lighting, University of Texas linebacker.
Jeff's always been big, and he's always been tough. When he was a baby, his folks wanted to have his picture taken on a bearskin rug. Jeff went along with it, but he insisted on using a live bear.
Monster K, University of Texas defensive back.
Yeah, here's a man you don't tangle with. Once a tornado was headed Mossy's way, it hit him full force, and it was thrown for a 2-mile loss.
Russell Carter, Southern Methodist University, defensive back.
Yes, sir. Russell likes to intercept anything that's thrown in his direction. His fingers are so sticky, he got 3 offers from the NFL and 1 from the IRS.
Jerry Gray, University of Texas defensive back.
Jerry's ability to defend against the pass is unbelievable. In one game, he stuck so close to the wide receiver, when the play was over, he was wearing the other guy's Fruit of the Looms. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the 1983 All-America team, right there. There were 2 other All-America players that we had to film yesterday, Mike Rozier and Irving Fryer, because they had to play a big benefit in Philadelphia.
Irving Fryer, University of Nebraska, wide receiver.
Yes, sir. Irving's a fantastic ball carrier. During one game this year, he was surrounded by 6 defensive linemen and still managed to find daylight. And that was during a night game. Anyway, great, and I hope you have a wonderful time in that Orange Day. You've been great. It's a great honor.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Irving.
Frank is here, University of Nebraska running back.
Mike is this year's winner of the Heisman Trophy. That's a very prestigious award because it goes to only one player each year, the outstanding college football player. Mike, congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. I worked very hard for this award, but all my teammates worked very hard with me. And I feel that the trophy belongs to them as much as it belongs to me.
Well, that's a nice statement. I think that shows great consideration and humility.
Not really. Most of my teammates told me to say that. Most of them weigh over 280 pounds.
I understand. Hope you have a great future.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to.
Fellas, come in here. I want to ask you something. Listen, I'm going to call a play, and I want you to pay attention to this. 277, 53, double cross out, flare out, hike 72 on Y. Let's go.
Wait a minute, Miss Hope. I don't understand the play.
Well, it's simple. You just follow me to my house, and I want you guys to be there when I tell Mr. T to keep his dog off my lawn.